Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We're back in Middle Earth, and last time Miss Marcellene ended up in Waterworks. Now we need to go defeat some deep toads. Why do I see a ring? I do see a ring. Alright, let's see what this is first.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey
Aha.
into Moria.
I thought there was another quest. So he wants us to get spider legs. So we need toads, and we need spiders. And hello, random person. I hope you're having fun. So let's get started, shall we? Oh, right off the bat, we have a toad. Excuse me, come back here, toad. Alright. Got our first toad leg. We get to do a little swimming around Waterworks. Because it is partially flooded after all. Well, that's some murky looking water, isn't it? Pretty impressive structures for stuff that wouldn't actually stand up. Yeah, that thing's creepy looking. I have fun looking at those those creepy salamander things. Oh, he did get me. Oh, good. Everything has a nice pink glow to it. There we go. It's gone now. There's our glass spiders. At least this seems to be where the majority of them dwell. I've discovered the Lost Palace. I think pretty much everything in Moria could be considered lost at this point. Just saying. Now there are two things up here we want to grab while we're killing spiders. One of them is right over here. The Brooch of Lorien. It says, nestled among the webs of the glass spiders, you find a brooch. It features a green leaf veined with silver. The name Gearfast is engraved in the back. You find it odd that a brooch of Lorien bears the name of a dwarf. It says, talk to Gearfast at the 21st hall. So, of course, we will put that aside for the moment. I have to say, glass spiders would be kind of neat. Glass spider is the size of a small mountain, on the other hand, maybe not so much. Ah, thank you for showing yourself. Alright, so we have our spider legs. We need 4 more toads. Just an amazing place. Very amazing. Nah, not a good spot for a screenshot. Too bad, because I would love that. Too dark. Oh well. Huh, the spiders popping up everywhere. You're not a toad, so I'm not interested. Ah, I see one. Right there. Honestly, the toads are a little more disturbing than the spiders. With their sickly pale skin and their ability to confuse you. Second there, I thought that was an orc standing there. It could have been. There are orcs down here. Alright, so we have our toad legs, we have our toad and our spider legs. I don't know if we were actually looking for toad legs. But yeah, out of all the places in Moria, I think this has got to be my favorite. Simply for the sheer scale of it. Barak Bazan would probably be my second favorite because you just don't expect a full garden to be growing inside Moria. And I kind of like that they recreated that garden in Return to Moria. I thought that was kind of neat. Was it Alt? Yep, Alt right click. Oh yeah, we need to come over here.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
And he's very happy with the spider legs I brought him. Now we need to talk to Agudi about the toads.
Welcome to Khazad-dum.
And he says that was excellent work, and I must select a reward. No. No. We'll take the club, it's worth the most. I think for the moment that's everything. I know that there's a whole other section in Waterworks, but we do have a couple of things to turn in. And they should be Chamber Crossroads and another Chamber Crossroads and the 21st Hall. But first, excuse me, sir. Kind dwarf?
Once there was trade between the Dwarves of Moria and the Elves.
That's awesome, but can you buy some junk off of me? Could you please? Thank you very much. And there's our random person again. Valderon, champion of Eriador.
The day of the Dwarves is coming.
So, we need to go 21st Hall and Chamber of Crossroads. And we can get to Dolven View from here. Fast travel, even. Nice. We'll do that. From here, we can go to the Chamber Crossroads.
These halls will be great once more.
Although maybe I will go to the 21st Hall first. And from there we can go to Chamber Crossroads. So I only have one quest for in there. So I need to find Gearfest. Where are you, Gearfest? Do you have a quest? Oh, VIP rewards. Okay. I've given up on those. I've taken them a couple times. I never end up using them. So, might as well not clutter up my bags with them. You're a Mogre. Where the heck is Gearfest? Ah, over here. Hello.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dum.
Where did you find this? In a web in the Waterworks, you say. This belonged to my great-great-great-grandfather, whose name I now bear. Thank you for bringing this to me. So the brooch we found belonged to an old family member, which means it has probably been here since Moria fell.
Fight for dwarves.
Now, Chamber of Crossroads. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, so we need to talk to Bosie. We also need to talk to Lickman.
I am not sure Khazad-dum can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
And, he's like, you got sent here, huh?
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
And there are several quests here, which we will take later.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dum, will it be enough?
Thank you for saving Swaina, from the goblins and from himself.
And he says, I have read more of the Book of Mazarbul.
I am worried that the account in the Book of Mazarbul might happen again.
It was worse than I expected, Marcellene. Balin's final lot was grim. I have not yet read it all, but there's much here we should take as warning. They were greatly outnumbered, but seemed not to know this until it was too late. Return to the chamber leadership off the 21st Hall in Zelimalek, and tell my cousin Broger to be more cautious. I am worried if we do not take lessons from Balin's expedition, we may be doomed to his fate. Perhaps I am overreacting. Indeed, I hope that is the case. Regardless, bring my warning to Broger as quickly as you may. Alright.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Actually, I will go ahead and take these quests. I think
We can
one of
only hope that
them...
Durin's Bane sleeps deeply.
Perhaps soon we will toast our victory
Okay,
against
not
the orcs.
that one. That one is defeating goblins in the high stair.
We can only hope that Durin's Bane
Destroying
sleeps
drums.
deeply. Welcome
Collecting
to
supply
Khazad-dum.
case. Okay,
Stay and speak with me a moment.
we'll come back to those. They're actually back behind
Time has
here.
come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
So back to the 21st hall we go. Wait a second. Yes. Helps to double check and make sure you're going the right way before you get on a stable horse, not after. What did you have?
Welcome to Khazad-dum. Stay and speak with me a moment.
Please distribute ale to the fine dwarves who have done such good work here. They have earned it. Alright, I will do that for you in a minute.
Bosi is worried for nothing. This time will be different.
My cousin has always worried too much. Bowling came to a bad end, yes. But this time it will be different. Look at the victories we have already had, and in so short a time. We will be fine, Marcellene. Do not heed Bosi's groundless worrying. He always does this. Moria has cost us much already. Surely the worst is behind us. Foreshadowing.
My nephew has come up with a daring plan. You should ask him about it.
My nephew Bori has come with a daring plan. He conceived a diversionary strike against certain halls in the deeps to draw the orcs of the White Hand from their camp. This way a second group could enter the camp and defeat its leader. It will be dangerous for both groups, but it is a good plan. Imagine it. With one axe blow we will cut off the head of the White Hand presence in Moria. Bosi's fears will be assuaged in the face of such victory. Will you help my nephew Bori with the preparations for the strike? He grieves still for Browan, and feels that he must earn honor doubly, for himself and for my slain son. If this strike is successful, he will have done so. And we have several
We need
quests.
weapons and armor that can be repaired or melted down.
So, one quest is to scavenge armor and blades and shields from the orcs to see if they will be repairable.
My plan requires as many courageous dwarves as will volunteer.
The next one has us going around to the dwarves of the 21st Hall to ask if they will join Bori in his plan.
I need to know the lay of Stosnok if my plan is to succeed.
The last one goes into the guarded junction on the eastern road, which is a little past the second hall. So we will definitely not be doing that one just yet. Now let's see. Pick up a barrel of ale. Well, we gotta run around 21st Hall anyway, so we might as well grab that ale and pass it out while we're talking to dwarves. Alright. You want ale?
Welcome to Khazad-dum.
Celebrations already! This is grand news. I was unaware we had made such great strides here, but I will take this as a sign of success. Thank you, and give the foreman my thanks as well. The foreman is an idiot, but hey, I didn't say that.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Do not question my valor, Mariner, but I will not follow young Bori to my death. Lord Broger has already lost his son on this endeavor. Unless someone wiser than Bori leads the assault, I fear that Lord Bosie will lose his as well. Okay, so that was a big note.
Welcome to Khazad-dum.
I do not need my wits about me for this easy post. Guard duty in this hall is nothing. Not an enemy in sight. So, that's some ale delivered.
The lords of Moria have returned.
Ale from Foreman Morger. Now? Is it really so safe that I can drink ale while on watch? Well, I suppose if the foreman thinks it is, then there can be no harm in it. We need to find more dwarves. Lots more dwarves. We got one here.
We will reclaim Khazad-dum for Dine Ironfoot.
I will gladly volunteer for young Bori's mission. The sooner the white hand is cast from Moria, the safer we will all be. Let none call Stilling a coward. The funny thing is, we can go under those in a couple of places, but not in others. Oh, we got here.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
What is this plan of Bori's? A diversionary strike. I'm old-fashioned and do not appreciate such tactics. Enemies should be challenged head-on. Even if this were more to my liking, I have too many tasks on my plate and not enough time in which to complete them all. It is a shame that I cannot fight alongside the young master. So that would be another big note. And he apparently actually has a quest.
Stand and speak with me.
Ah.
The fate of Khazad-dum hangs in the
The
balance.
Fall of Moria. Okay.
Welcome to Khazad-dum.
Foreman Moger has sent us ale? How thoughtful. If he is confident that this hall is secure, then so am I. Pour me a drink, mariner. I think you're all idiots, but you know, that's just me.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
I already have tasks to do, Marcellene. I'm sorry that I cannot help Bori with his mission, but I respect him for the undertaking. We're still missing several dwarves. 2 for the ale, and 2 for Bori.
The house of Durin will live forever.
Ale from Moger. Well, I'm tasked with repairs. Well, I suppose there can be no harm in it. What's the rush anyhow? I totally missed a ring over here.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dum.
I have a great deal of respect for Bori, of course, but I have enough work to do without casting stones at a nest of hornets. This plan is ill-conceived, and unless Lords Bosie or Broger order it themselves, I will have no part of it. Right, so 2 more, 1 of each.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Well now, I was about to set to repairing the scaffolding, but I suppose that can wait, eh? Pour me a glass of that ale, friend. Alright, so we need to report to Rain.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
By Durin's beard, what is Foreman Moger about? No ale for me, thank you, I must stay sharp. Is that fool of a dwarf letting down his guard already? While it is true there have been no intrusions upon our work here, and that we make great progress, I do not believe Salim Malek is safe yet.
The house of Durin will live forever.
Oh, pooh-pooh, Rain is clever to be sure, but he always spoils everything with his zeal for overcaution.
Perhaps soon we shall stand face to face with Lord Balin.
I grow weary of Rain's constant fretting. His open complaints are bad for business here, you know. How about this? You're new here and unbiased. Why not patrol the Whitehall? It is fit free of enemies. Rain must put his fears to rest. I believe this is fair compromise. If I am right, my dwarves can celebrate their victory without hesitation. So it says patrol west, south, and east side of the hall. Well, while we're looking for that last dwarf, we can most certainly do some patrolling. Which, actually, right off the bat, led us to the dwarf we were looking for. So, yay!
I will help Bori with his errand. Great honor will be ours.
I will follow my lord Bosie's son into battle, and gladly. The White Hand's time in Moria will soon be at an end. There are no enemies in sight, but something catches your eye. The torches around the south arch have been blown out, and a chill draft near the hall has filled you with a bit of dread. I need to relight some torches. I was going to say, where the heck is it? Over here. Need one more. There it is. So, that's done. You have restored some light to the 21st hall, and the dread has lessened, yet you still feel a chill breeze. These torches will need to be relit often. You feel no eagerness to explore south of the 21st hall. Okay, so we need the west and east side now. There are no enemies in sight, but something catches your eye. Okay, what caught my eye this time? The rubble? You cannot help but notice a great deal of rubble on this particular section. You should investigate the rubble to see if dwarves should be concerned for the stability of the ceiling. Rubble indicates instability in the structure of the hall. So, who would have thought that the ceilings that high might collapse at some point? 21st Hall appears to have a widespread issue of a crumbling ceiling. While no enemies lurk here, it is clear there's much work yet to be done in order to make the hall livable once more. Can you imagine what this looked like when it was brand new? These floors probably were polished to a high shine. There are no enemies in sight, but something catches your eyes. Many orc arrows litter the floor of the 21st hall near the arch leading eastward. You should collect the orc arrows and show them to Moger in the 21st hall as evidence that foes passed this way not long ago. We need to gather 6 orc arrows. I need 1 more. Ah, over here. Alright, so let's go talk to Moger again and tell him things aren't quite as awesome as he thinks they are. Moger, dear, you're an idiot.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
You informed Moger of the clear pathways, but also of the glaring problems you observed in the 21st Hall. No enemies, just as I said. You see, Rain, it is time to quit your crusade against our folk celebrating their victory and claiming Zelemalek for the expedition.
The House of Durin will live forever.
Hurrah! These arrows could be from any time, really. 1 year or 100. I do not see what your discovery signifies, but I thank you for your efforts just the same.
These halls will be great once more.
Are you blind, Moger? Marcellene reported many other things amiss. Crumbling supports, filth everywhere, and evidence that orcs or goblins came through here not long ago at all.
Perhaps soon we will toast our victory against the orcs of Moria.
Rain is a squeaky wheel, and it's ruining the morale of my dwarves, and of me as well. I think it will be good for him to carry on the exploration of Zelemalek. Perhaps then he will see once and for all there is no danger here worth fussing over. I hear there's a grand hall to the south of here that awaits exploration. You should join him. Okay, we're going to take that later, because I don't feel like following him around right now. But we will go talk to Bori and turn in the first part of his quest. Alright.
Those are all the dwarves who volunteered?
Well,
No matter, it's fine.
wonderful. Have you found brave dwarves to execute my plan? Bori listens as you tell him of Stilling and Willie, the volunteers you recruited. He waits expectantly for more, and then his face falls. That's all. Only 2 dwarves. How can this be, Marcellene? That is barely enough for 1 group. Well, I am sure you did your best. I will manage somehow. I hope so. So, we have a few other quests to do, but of course we will do that next time. Until then, bye for now.